Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to start a new lesson, Faith in Allah's Messenger and His Book. You know that a true believer is one who believes in Allah, His books, His messengers, and fate, good and evil, and in the day of judgment. So, in this chapter, we will read about the messengers of Allah and faith in the messengers of Allah and all the books which Allah has revealed through them. In the last chapter, you have read about faith in angels. In this chapter, you will read about faith in Allah's messengers and His book. You know who were our first parents? Anybody can tell who were our first parents? They were Adam al-Islam and Bibi Hawa. They were the first humankind that was created by Allah. And he was created, Adam al-Islam was the first human being whom Allah had created. And he was created out of wet clay. Then what happened? Then Allah created, he wanted a companion, so Allah created Bibi Hawa. And when Adam al-Islam was created, Allah asked all his angels to prostrate Adam. Then all the angels obeyed Allah and prostrate Adam al-Islam except one, and that was Iblis. Then what happened? When he disobeyed Allah, Allah rejected all his favors and threw him out of heaven. Allah was angry with Iblis, and from there Iblis wanted to take revenge from Adam al-Islam and his children. So how did he take revenge from Adam al-Islam? When Allah sent Adam al-Islam to enjoy heavens, and there were many pleasures in heaven. Adam al-Islam and his wife Bibi Hawa, they were enjoying heaven. Allah asked Adam to eat everything that was in heaven except one fruit, the forbidden one, the forbidden fruit. But the Satan, however, succeeded to influence Bibi Hawa, and then he influenced Adam al-Islam also, and they both ate that forbidden fruit which Allah had asked them not to eat. And as soon as they ate that forbidden fruit, they were thrown from heaven to earth. And then they realized that their mistakes, and they started asking forgiveness from Allah. And after many years, they cried and asked forgiveness from Allah. And at last, Allah forgave them, because Allah is merciful, forgiving. He forgave them, but they were supposed to live in earth only, not in back to heaven, but they started living on the earth. And all the children on this earth are somehow the children of Adam al-Islam and Bibi Hawa. Now let us start the reading of the chapter. The religion of Adam, the religion of early men. After Adam al-Islam, Allah greatly multiplied his children. All the people who have ever lived on the earth belong to Adam. They spread everywhere and filled this earth. Were Adam told that all these people on the earth were his children, he would perhaps be greatly surprised. Every children of Adam worshipped Allah alone, and they associated no partners with him. They built numerous villages, towns, and cities. They lived a simple life, farmed lands, and grew crops. They were happy with what they had. So when Adam al-Islam started living on the earth, then Allah greatly multiplied his children. And so all the people on this earth are children of Adam al-Islam. And today, if Adam al-Islam will see this vast world, he will be surprised that all are his children. But those early children of Adam al-Islam, they worshipped Allah and they associated no partners with him. They live a very simple life, grew crops, and were happy with what they had. They led a very simple life. But how can Satan be happy if man is obeying Allah? So what did What happened now? Saturn's envy. Saturn was jealous of Adam alayhi salam. So let us see what happened. But Saturn and his host envied this happy state of man. Will man worship Allah alone? Should he be left free to do so? Should men remain in harmony and never quarrel among themselves? The Saturn and his flock thought. What did they thought? They thought that how long will man obey Allah alone? Why should man left free to do so? Why should he not influence? Why should we not influence man so that the children of Adam also were rejected from the favors of Allah? In fact, Saturn had refused to prostrate himself before Adam when commanded. Hence, he lost Allah's favor and was rejected forever. Should I not avenge myself upon the children of Adam and take them them to hell along with me? The devil thought. As I have told you earlier, that when Saturn refused to prostrate himself before Adam, he was rejected by Allah. He lost all the favors of Allah. So what did he thought? Why should I alone go to hell? Why should not I take the children of Adam along with me to hell? The Saturn could not bear to see man entering heaven. He therefore made up his mind to leave him away from Allah. He resolved to lure him by making evil seem good and sweet to him. His mind was made to mislead man into grievous errors of worshipping idols, for he knew that Allah would forgive if he would will every sin except that of worshipping things besides him. It was the surest way to fling man into the hell fire. The devil thought. What did the devil thought? That why should all the children of Adam salam enter heaven? Why should they not disobey Allah? So what did he do? And he does also. Whenever all the evils seem good to us, all of us must realize this in our heart, that everything that is evil seems good and sweet. Like we like to watch televisions, we like to be on mobile phone for a long time. Everything that is evil, we love to do it, na? And that why do we do that? Because we are influenced by Saturn. So, and the Saturn knew very well that Allah is very forgiving. He can forgive every sin of human being, because he is very forgiving and very merciful, except one sin. And what is that sin? That sin is to to worship anything beside Allah, to associating partners with Allah. That is called as kufr and shirk, to denying Allah and to associate partners with Allah. And if a man will do this, he will surely be rejected from Allah's favor. That was his thought. Now what happened? Let us see in the chapter. How did he scheme? Saturn schemed and led man into making drawings and portraits of saints who had been dead. The idea caught the fancy of people, and as the time passed, these drawings and the portraits began to grow in number and gain reputation. People stood before them out of respect, and gradually they began to look upon them as holy monuments and sources of good luck. Now what happened? What did he ask the children of Adam salam to do? He, that everybody loves the people who are dead, their fathers, their forefathers, their grandparents, parents. So he influenced man or human beings to create the portraits and sketches of the people who are dead. And people were very fond of their forefathers and ancestors, so as they loved this idea, and this idea gained very popular among people to make drawings and portraits of the people who were dead, whom they loved very much, of their loved ones. People used to make their portraits and stand before them out of respect, and gradually look upon them as holy monuments and source of good luck. This is how the idol worship started. Now what did what happened next? As the time passed, what happened? From statues to idols, a whole generation of people perished. They passed this world and the things they loved into the care of their children. But these children outdid their parents. They had seen their parents standing before the images, kiss them, bow before them, touch them out of respect, and ask favors from Allah standing before them. But as years brought with them statues and idols, they spread very fast. People began to prostrate themselves before them. The idols multiplied and soon began to be respected, deeply sprinkled and hung with garlands. Eventually, idols gave way to gods and there appeared gods. Every village, every town possessed different gods. The gods of wind and the sun god and the moon god, the sea god, etc. The Saturn lured man into sin and drew him away from Allah. Now, what happened? As you must have seen, when in your home you have from beginning you have seen your mother and father praying, offering namaz. Then you, and if there is any small baby, he used to copy the parents. Na, the children starts copying their parents from very beginning. Similarly, this children of Adam who had seen their parents making statues, sorry, not statues but portraits and drawing and standing before them as a mark of respect, they had seen their in their childhood. So when they grow, they did much more. They started to making their, from not only post that images, they started to making their idols and statues and worshipping them and touching them out of respect and asking favors from them. And eventually they began to bow before them, prostrate themselves as they are God, and they ask favors from them. And then they used to please them also by giving them so many things like garlands and many valuable things. They offered them very valuable things also, and in this way there were many gods, and everyone has his own forefather. Everyone started worshipping their own forefathers, so the number of god also increased. And eventually it was the thought of the people that everything that they feared, they were god. And like this, they were gods of wind, the sun god, the moon god, the sea god, etc. And Saturn had easily influenced man how to worship idol, and he was past in his idea of influencing man how to worship